Listen carefully. The world will never stop testing you. People will lie to you, insult you, betray you. Fortune will give you things you never asked for, and then rip them away when you least expect it. Your body will break. Time will steal the faces you love, and in the end, death itself will come for you. Most people panic in the face of this. They rage against what they cannot control. They collapse when misfortune strikes. But we who choose the harder path, train our minds to remain calm, unshaken, and unbroken. This is the essence of Stoicism, not empty positivity, not blind optimism, but the fierce discipline of controlling the only thing that has ever been ours, our own mind. The discipline of calm. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, who spent every day facing betrayal, plague, and war, wrote to himself in his private journals, "If you are troubled by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." That line carries the weight of a lifetime of battles. It reminds us, nothing outside our mind can disturb our peace unless we allow it. Think about that. Nothing, insults, failures, losses, even death itself, has the power to break you unless you hand it that power. And so the Stoic trains daily in the one art that matters most, mastering perception, controlling judgment, and refusing to let emotions drag us like prisoners through life. Why calm is power? Seneca, one of Rome's greatest thinkers, said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." How many times have we ruined our own peace, not because of what actually happened, but because of the storm we created in our heads? Anxiety, resentment, regret, these are self-inflicted wounds. When you train your mind to remain calm, you rob these emotions of their strength. Calm is not weakness. Calm is control. Calm is the shield against every attack. Calm is what allows you to act with reason when others drown in chaos. The enemy within. Let's be honest, the greatest enemy you will ever face is not the world, not other people, not even death. The greatest enemy is inside you, the untrained mind, pulled by anger, fear, desire, and pride. Epictetus, born a slave and later freed to become one of the most respected philosophers of his time, warned, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." That's the battlefield, not out there, in here. The untrained mind is quick to explode in rage when insulted, quick to despair when fortune shifts, quick to cling to pleasure as if it could last forever. But the Stoic mind remains still, not because life is easy, but because discipline has hardened it. The practice of resilience. How do we train for this? Not by hiding from hardship, but by walking straight into it. Musonius Rufus, often called the Roman Socrates, taught that discomfort is necessary training. He compared it to the way soldiers prepare for war, through drills, through exhaustion, through pain. We too must prepare our minds, wake each day expecting trials, imagine loss before it strikes, so when it comes, you are not destroyed by surprise. This is the practice of premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. When you anticipate misfortune, you strip it of its power. You are never caught unprepared. You may still feel pain, but you will not collapse. A dark truth: nothing is permanent. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This is not morbid, it's clarity. Everything you hold today can be taken tomorrow. Your health, your wealth, your relationships, even the breath in your lungs. The untrained mind denies this, clings desperately, and suffers. The Stoic mind accepts it fully. What this means is simple but heavy. If all is fleeting, then calm is not optional, it is essential. Because when the ground beneath your feet gives way, only the mind you've trained will decide whether you rise with dignity or collapse in despair. Building the Stoic fortress. So how do we build this fortress of calm within ourselves? 1. Daily reflection. Marcus Aurelius wrote his meditations not to publish, but to train himself. We too must write, reflect, and examine our thoughts. Where did we lose control today? Where did anger win? Where did fear cloud judgment? Each night is a chance to sharpen the blade. 2. Voluntary hardship. Seneca would sleep on the floor and eat coarse food, reminding himself, "Is this what I feared?" By practicing poverty and discomfort, we break the illusion that luxury is necessary for peace. 3. Control of speech. Words reveal the state of the mind. A Stoic does not waste breath in complaint or gossip. Speak little, speak with reason, and you will find your own thoughts growing stronger. 4. Awareness of death. Remembering mortality brings urgency and calm. Urgency to live with virtue now, calm to accept what must end. The warrior's calm. Picture a battlefield. The untrained soldier, when arrows fly, trembles, panics, and breaks formation. But the trained warrior, drilled again and again, holds the line, calm even as chaos surrounds him. That is the Stoic way. The world is a battlefield of constant assaults, insults, losses, temptations, disappointments. The one who has trained their mind stands unmoved, acting with clarity while others lose themselves. This is why calm is the highest form of power, because it cannot be taken. The world can wound your body, steal your wealth, destroy your reputation, but it cannot touch a mind disciplined in calm. A call to discipline. Here's what this really means for us. Every day, you are faced with a choice. Train your mind, or let it be dragged by every impulse. Every insult, every setback, every misfortune is a test. You either seize it as training, or you waste it. The Stoics were not dreamers, they were fighters. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire in constant war. Seneca guided emperors while wrestling with exile and threat of execution. Epictetus rose from slavery to freedom, never once surrendering his dignity. They did not preach calm because life was easy for them. They preached calm because life was brutal, and calm was the only way to endure it without becoming broken. So, let's be clear. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions until you turn into stone. It is about mastering them so they no longer master you. It is about building a fortress within your mind that nothing, not insults, not failure, not loss, not even death, can breach. We train our minds to be calm in every situation because we understand a simple truth. The world is chaos, but we need not be. Calm is power, calm is freedom, calm is invincibility. So let us begin the training. Today, not tomorrow. Let us walk into discomfort willingly. Let us anticipate misfortune before it strikes. Let us cut away unnecessary desires. Let us reflect each night on where we fell short. And above all, let us guard our minds as the only thing truly ours. For in the end, nothing else lasts. The storm will come, the world will burn, and only those who have trained their minds will remain standing, calm in the fire,